Okay, so we're 6 games into the regular season now. The Canadiens are 3-2-1, which is not as bad as I expected. So far, you might have noticed I've been focusing on the positives around here after the games. But, believe it or not, I've got some pretty big concerns about the team right now, and I'm going to share a few of them in today's video. Here we go, concern number 1, and this might be the most obvious one. Injury after injury after injury. Kirby Dach's season is already over. Caden Gooley's hurt. Last night the team announced that Chewbacca is going to be missing 6 to 8 weeks right now with a fractured hand. Yes, you heard that right. They won't even let us have Chewbacca anymore. The hockey gods have crossed the line. So, what's the problem here? Is it a curse? Are they just injury prone? Or do we got a bit of a combination going on? That's what I'm leaning towards. I think it's a combo. And oddly enough, while everybody's been falling apart, guys, check out the lobster and wine line. Oh my god. Monahan, Pearson, Gallagher. These guys wouldn't survive an hour at a daycare. But somehow, some way, they're alive and kicking, and it's probably been their most consistent line over the past few games, so give it up for these guys. Round of applause. Now let's open up the door and move on to concern number 2, and it's the power play. Pain. Montreal's power play has been a complete gong show. It's about as predictable as playing rock, paper, scissors with a 2-year-old. Basically, if you're the opposition and you just eliminate Cole Caulfield from the play, you're gonna kill it every time. Zone entries have been disgusting. The only play in the playbook is a drop pass to Nick Suzuki. And look, I'm not sure if the Habs coaching staff are aware of this, but it's not even a secret anymore. Not at all. In fact, it's so predictable right now that when somebody decides not to drop pass, it scares the shit out of everybody on the ice. Let me demonstrate using Mike Matheson last night. Watch, wait for the drop pass, oh my god, is he not gonna do it? What's he doing? What a goal! Lindy Ruff is like, huh? Wait, was that creativity? Did they just get creative? Yes, they sure did, Lindy. And it spooked everybody so much that Mike Matheson became Connor McDavid for about 8 seconds. I don't care what anybody says, the power play has been putrid over the past couple of years now. Somebody needs to be held accountable for it. Come on, Kim Jong, tell us who it is. Wow, now wasn't that awkward, Cupid Kim. Now let's move on to concern number 3, and this could end up being an unpopular opinion, but the Canadiens, they need a game changer up front. I'm sick and tired of hearing about who should play with Suzuki and Caulfield on the top line. Boys, all they're doing is plugging holes. And that's a pretty big one. I mean, the truth is, they need a star, okay? They need somebody to complete that line, somebody to make these guys even better. I don't know if you guys noticed last night, but there was a man named Jack Hughes all over the ice. He was a complete magician out there. He's got 14 points in 5 games right now, and that's gotta be exciting if you're a Devils fan. They drafted this guy first overall. What a jackpot. And I know it's going to be tough, but I want a player like that in Montreal. Most likely the only way they're going to be able to get one is via a draft. And now that Kirby Dach is out for the rest of the season, and I mean the injuries are beginning to pile up, I don't see any realistic scenario where the Habs are going to be fighting for a playoff spot this season. I know that's probably not what any of you guys want to hear right now. It's just an opinion, but all I'm saying is if they're not going to make the playoffs, maybe one more top 5 pick this season wouldn't hurt. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, we got one last quest. It's Stiff Weenie for Celebrini. It's in full effect. And if they somehow get a top 5 pick and do not pick a forward, honestly, I'm going to piss in Bob Rob's pockets. But again, we're 6 games into the season. These are my biggest concerns right now based off of what I've seen so far. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't. Either way, I still love you. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below and let me know what your concerns are so far. And hey, I'll see you next time.